Now, WCCO Live Desk, you're watching CBS News Minnesota.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Maria Wilson in the WCCO newsroom. Thank you for joining us at the Live Desk. We begin with this last story in 18 County. According to the sheriff's office, a man drowned in Gun Lake while he was trying to help a dog. This happened on Sunday afternoon around 12:30. Neighbors searched for the man for about 15 minutes before he was found and given CPR until emergency medical services arrived. Despite the efforts, 47-year-old Ray Mason by Santee, Minnesota, was pronounced dead at the scene. Here in the Twin Cities today, a man accused of murder in Minneapolis is expected to be in court. Investigators say an ankle bracelet proved to be the critical clue in tracking him down. Two charges say the bracelet placed him at the scene of this deadly shooting over Memorial Day weekend. Police arrested the 21-year-old last Friday to keep that. Developing this morning, police are looking for a shooter after someone was shot in their car at an intersection in Brooklyn Park. According to police, it happened just before 10:30 last night. The victim was in a car located near the intersection of Brooklyn Boulevard and Regent Avenue North in Brooklyn. Then drove to Brooklyn Center and called police, telling them they were shot by someone in another car. Police found several shell casings and believe the shooter shot at the car before driving off. The victim was taken to the hospital. Happening right now, phase 1 of the new DNR system launch just started. Getting your hunting or fishing licenses will now be a little bit easier. The previous system was like 25 years old and in need of an update. This upgrade includes an app where you can buy and store all your licenses. Plus, you can register your harvest offline in case you're out somewhere without service.
That's definitely responsive to what we've heard. We've heard over the years what people wanted, and so we're hoping that this new system will absolutely meet those needs of our users.
As for phase 2 of this launch, we don't quite know the date yet, but if you just like doing things the old-fashioned way, don't worry, you can still get licenses in person if you'd like. A new national report is giving Minnesota something to celebrate. The State of the States study ranks Minnesota the top state in the country based on 31 different measures. Let me show you the website here. Researchers calculated each state's average ranking categories ranging from education to the economy, and Minnesota ranked top overall. Louisiana ranked the lowest. So let's click here on Minnesota. The report shows Minnesota scoring especially high in citizenship and democracy, coming in at number 2. And it also ranks 4th in both education and social capital. You can see that here, social capital. And then the state lands closer to the middle of the pack on the economy. And then, interestingly, much lower on environment and civil liberties. You can see here, ranking 32nd in both. Minnesota also outperformed most of its Midwest neighbors in key areas, and the report notes the state is improving over time on a quarter of the measures tracked. Pretty cool. The Women's PGA Championship in Minnesota is right around the corner. We'll preview the big event coming up next in sports. Plus, as we take a live look outside, a brand new forecast with Joseph Dames is right after the break.
Now from the WCCO Live Desk, you're watching CBS News Minnesota.
Welcome back to the Live Desk. Several small wildfires are burning in the Boundary Waters canoe area. The Loon Fire is just west of Lac La Croix and straddles the Canadian border. That has burned 10 acres. The Buck Fire is about a quarter-mile north of Buck Lake. That one has burned about a quarter acre. Both were started by lightning. Two other recent wildfires, the Tiger and Birch Bay, are now both 100% contained. Now, an important reminder, if you are planning on heading into the Boundary Waters this week, we do know that a campfire ban is in effect. That's due to the dry conditions and wildfire danger. This ban is lasting through the entire month of June. So gas or propane stoves are allowed, but stoves and grills fueled by charcoal or any type of wood are banned. All right, I want to take a live look now outside downtown Minneapolis, where we see the next weather tower shining red, meaning we are under a next weather alert due to some really, really warm temperatures. I want to check in now with next weather meteorologist Joseph Dames for a look at our forecast.
Hi, meteorologist Joseph Dames, tackling your Tuesday forecast. A Tuesday that's going to be quite hot. It's going to be humid outside. See much rain in the forecast until probably when you're heading to bed. I want to show you the next 24 hours. You'll see obviously it'll be warm up as we head into the afternoon. We'll have some clouds around, but I'm not expecting any sort of rain around here. But then the storm is late tonight. It's a pretty small window. It will include probably about 3 or 4 hours of your night. And these storms right here could potentially be on the strong to severe side. And this is something that I want to show you more as we take a look at the weather models. I'll show you more of how it's going to develop and move through here coming up in about 30 seconds. Highs today in the 80s and 90s. Even though it's in the upper 80s up north, it's likely going to feel like it's in the lower 90s. Air quality alerts up north. Air quality alerts here locally, heat advisories up north. Those both begin at noon today. Now, with this sun, we're going to build in a lot of thunderstorm fuel, and going to be concentrated out to the west, and then we're going to use that fuel to help initiate thunderstorms later as we head into the evening. They're going to start in the Dakotas, and then it's going to use this fuel as they push to the east. We'll likely see a stronger line of storms, and those will likely carry into the overnight, and then eventually that thunderstorm fuel shifts eastward, increasing our chances for thunderstorms tomorrow here into western portions of Wisconsin. Today, our severe weather outlook today through tonight, you can see that we have a 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5 risk. This whole section right here could see numerous severe storms. And then tomorrow, it's kind of the opposite, 3, 2, 1, with our greatest threat for severe weather right here in this category, including the cities into the east. We'll have to see how the weather models play out. This may shift and it likely will change coming up, but this is what we're going with for now, or the Storm Prediction Center is, okay? And we kind of agree with that because the storm and weather models look to kind of shape off of what they have suggested there. So by Tuesday at 4 p.m., we're still good. You're waiting for those line of storms to develop. You'll see them, and then they'll push east, and we could get, again, severe weather out of this whole line, and it looks like it holds together into the overnight hours. And at this point in time, we could potentially have a strong wind threat. Can't rule out maybe a little something else, maybe some rotation embedded into this line of storms, but I think between about 2 and 5 a.m., you should be ready for potential severe weather. By Wednesday morning, we kind of slow down a little bit. We may have a few lingering showers and storms. We get some more energy, and then take a look. You see all these cells right here? They could potentially all end up being severe at times tomorrow afternoon and evening as everything presses to the east. So you should have your weather plan all formulated for tomorrow. Make sure you have your phone charged, you have your safe place, all of that, because we have all of the elements available tomorrow between flooding, hail, wind, and even tornadoes. By Thursday morning, a little cloudy, a little wet, a front moves on through, and that will help cool us down. But Wednesday, since we have 2 storm threats and both could be severe, we have a next weather alert in place all day. 90 for the high. Behind that system on Thursday, we cool down. We're in the
fairways even tougher.
It's a challenge. You know, the spring we had a lot of cold nights, and then finally it started to warm up, and the rough has continued to flourish and elevate, and I kind of hear it every day that Kyle, when are we going to mow the rough? And it's kind of gnarly out there, but it's just that time of year.
The Women's PGA Championship is
Detroit Tiger team evaluating players as they go. People like Mike Paredes, relief pitcher. He's given them some long stints in relief out of the bullpen since being called up, and he says that's his key. Just put me in, coach, anytime, anywhere, any place.
Whatever the team needs me to do, whether that be go out and throw in a lengthy bullpen role or whatever it may be, just being ready for every opportunity that I get.
The key is to be ready to grind it out, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always be ready. Always expect that you're going to be in any type of situation, and so when that situation does come, you're prepared for it.
The Lynx welcome Paige Beckers to Target Center. A bit of a showdown. Dallas getting much better as a team. The Lynx relying on, at least in part one, veteran Natasha Howard. Back for her second stint. She has played very well, including 27 points in a win on Saturday. She says it's all good right now.
Game, practice, and everybody stay consistent. And we don't have a problem with nobody being inconsistent on this team. And everybody's putting extra work in and also take care of our body at the end of the day too. So we ain't gonna stay too high or too low.
We're back at 6 and 10 on WCCO TV. For CBS News Minnesota, I'm Mike Max, and that is your morning look at sports.
All right, Maxie, thank you. Now, you mentioned the Lynx playing tonight. Speaking of them, the team just announced a pre-game auction for the jerseys that players will wear during tonight's game. Check this out. The auction started in the last hour, and it will end 5 minutes after the final buzzer of tonight's game against the Dallas Wings. Let me show you some of what's in this silent auction, and they're already going for pretty expensive prices. Next minimum bid for Natasha Howard jersey, $520. And then they're also doing some like experiences, so you can bid it on a suite, courtside seats, sitting in on a team practice, and then also an autographed ball, which is going for $700 right now. But I was looking at the Lynx suite, right? The bid is $1,500 right now, and it's for 16 people. So really, like, if you divide that up between 16 people, it's less than $100 each. So I don't know, it seems like a good deal to me. This is all going to benefit the Minnesota Fast Break Foundation, which provides underprivileged people with sports clinics, education, food, and equipment. An exciting moment in Los Angeles as 3 sea lion pups were released back into the wild. When these pups were found, animal hospital workers say they were somehow separated from their mother and were malnourished. But now they're healthy and happy and just running back into the Pacific Ocean. I mean, these pups really know exactly what they're doing, just scampering back. These sea lion pups are literally like the dogs of the sea. They're just like little puppies and they're adorable. And I'm so glad they're back in their ocean. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Are your finances stressing you out? Our money expert is up next with advice on managing debt wisely. Plus, a mystery is unfolding in a Minnesota community. We'll show you the giant United States flag that has turned up in this community and how help is needed to find out where it came from.
for watching Mid Morning this Tuesday. People use emojis all the time to help them communicate.
And now new research shows the brain responds to emojis like they're real human faces. Okay. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like you're turning the emoji into like your friend's face, or just like
like a
general?
memoji, like it's like you. Like, yes.
Or like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is like a happy face, an angry face,
Yeah.
and a sad face. Those are the three that they looked at.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're just like, this is a human face then.
Yeah, like if I sent you a really happy face,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you would interpret that as that I was really happy about something.
I would visualize your face really happy.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Or no, what they're
that's what I would
saying
do.
is
That's what I
okay.
would do.
But what they're saying is in your brain you respond to